Jay, let's get to a few news items. So Chris Fagan was just asked about it then. The Harris Andrews elbow whack back on Artie Jones, which left him concussed.
It's a big one because the Lions could be about to lose their two best players in Hugh McCluggage with that calf and also Harris Andrews, as you mentioned, Kath. Now, this is the incident here. This is a two-match holiday at least for mine. So he comes back with that swinging left arm. So there's the big fly, ball's on the deck, and then bang with that left arm, clearly makes contact with his elbow, the sharp point of his elbow. You see it here. Hits his cheekbone. So that, you can see, that's ended his night. He is concussed. Now, the way the MRO has treated these is concussion is severe impact. So that's a three-match holiday. I think it'll be careless and severe. With the new MRO rules, you can downgrade it by 1 or 2. So it won't be... they have more flexibility in the gearing these days, but I think that's at least two matches for Harris Andrews. That, for mine, we heard Chris Fagan get a bit grumpy about it in the press conference. That is a careless act. That is a swinging arm to a player. You owe your opposition a duty of care, and in that instance, he didn't show it.
Well, it's quite simple for me. He wasn't making a play on the ball, and he was making a play on the player. And if you throw a swinging arm in a contest like that, you serve the penalty. So he actually looks at Artie Jones. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to stop him from going to get the ball. He throws the arm back and he hits him high. So I'd expect Harris to be having a holiday.
Not for 1 minute do I think that he intended any of this. And it's... When he's throwing the arm back, I think he's looking to body check him, really.
Yep.
So that's the mechanism. It's gone horribly wrong.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. Do you think it only comes down the 1 week? Can they only take it down? For me, it's almost like a 1 week slap. I hate concussion more than anyone.
Yep.
But I don't think he had any idea that he was going to do this.
Yeah, well, as part of this new MRO matrix, you can downgrade it because remember last year we had that 3 or 0 sort of situation which frustrated everyone. So now there's going to be a bit more feel or common sense, a bit more flexibility in it. So they could drop it to 1.
So you'd be comfortable with 1, you two?
I think it'll go to... I'll have a good look at it. The fact that he's looked at Artie Jones and seen him throwing the arm back.
He didn't look at him to do that. He's located that he was there.
But he's thrown a swinging arm.
It's still careless. You're saying it's not intentional. We get that. It's not intentional, but it is still careless.
Yeah.
That is careless conduct as per the rules. So Brisbane play Sydney and St Kilda and Collingwood over the next 3. So they are 3 big games for the reigning premier. Harris Andrews, I suspect, won't be there.
What about Gardner and Norton late on?
Another interesting incident. This happened really late. I think he might be okay. You can see he sort of gets him high with a forearm to the elbow to the head. It doesn't look amazing either, does it? So that'll definitely be looked at. And there's a third incident as well with Zac Bailey, and this could be a 1-match suspension as well. Now this would be an intentional act. He's over the boundary line, swings with that elbow again. So balls out of the way. That's an intentional elbow to Michael Selwood's head, and he immediately remonstrates. So he doesn't like it. So that could be Hugh McCluggage with a calf, we'll get to in a sec, Harris Andrews and Zac Bailey all missing next week. Are you happy with 1 match for that?
For me, Gardner's as bad as Harris Andrews. I mean, if you're giving him 2 weeks, he knows exactly what's happened. He's been in that situation 1,000 times and still chooses to take that course of action. That's bad. And swinging elbow, that's even worse.
Yep.
I think that Bailey's in more trouble than both of them.
Yeah, it just maybe the force wasn't quite there with that one.
We know they're coming down hard on the gut punches, but I would suggest a swinging elbow is worse than a gut punch. We saw a play get a week last week. That maybe that gets looked at as a couple of weeks. It's clearly intentional.
It still comes down to impact, and it was probably a low force play. So we'll see how that goes.
And so much has happened since, but Hugh McLuggage in the first quarter in that left calf.
Yeah, so this is a big one too, isn't it? Because Hugh, as Chris Fagan mentioned, got a cork in that same calf last Thursday against Gold Coast. Now, the suspicions are that he's done his calf. So this is a potential 3 to 4 week injury for Hugh McCluggage, and it does bring in the state of origin conversation once again. Another scalp. I mean, he's been incredibly durable over his career. Hugh McCluggage, he just doesn't miss. He's played 24 games at least over the last 5 seasons, and at least 18 all over 9 years of his career. So he is durable. He played in the state of origin game, a corky, and then he pops his calf tonight. So we'll wait for more details, but you know that the calves are 3 or 4 plus usually.